If you're wondering which student tablets are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. This budget beast packs an 11-inch screen with 90 Hz refresh rate. That'll make your Netflix binges smoother than my pickup lines. But the 4 GB of RAM base model will choke harder than me trying to explain why I bought another tablet. The $220 price tag is sweet, but good luck reading anything outdoors, because this LCD screen gets dimmer than my future prospects in direct sunlight. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's like that reliable friend who shows up to help you move but forgets to bring a truck. Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE. The middle child of Samsung's tablet family comes with decent performance from the Exynos 1580 processor and 17 hours of battery life that'll outlast your attention span in calculus class. However, this thing scores a pathetic 7.56 frames per second in gaming benchmarks, making it slower than Internet Explorer loading a meme from 2005. Would I buy it? Yes, because sometimes you need something that works without selling your kidney, and the battery life means I can procrastinate assignments for almost a full day. Lenovo Tab M11. This aluminum-built tablet surprises with its MediaTek G88 processor and 90 Hz display that handles multitasking better than I handle my life responsibilities. Plus, it comes with a stylus that's about as precise as my attempts at parallel parking. The major buzzkill is the display brightness that's dimmer than my understanding of quantum physics, making outdoor use impossible unless you enjoy squinting contests. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's solid for the price, but that dim screen means I'll be stuck indoors more than a vampire with social anxiety. Microsoft Surface Laptop 7. Wait, this is actually a laptop, not a tablet, but whatever. This Snapdragon X Elite powered machine delivers 17 hours of battery life and performance that can rival a MacBook Air while running Windows on ARM. The catch is that most apps don't play nice with ARM processors, so you'll spend more time troubleshooting compatibility issues than actually studying. Would I buy it? No. As a student tablet replacement, this is like bringing a Formula One car to a go-kart track. Impressive, but completely missing the point of what I actually need. Google Pixel Tablet. This thing tries to be both a tablet and a smart display, which is like trying to be both a student and a party animal. Technically possible, but you'll probably fail at both. The Tensor G2 chip handles multitasking like a champ for studying, but at $499 it costs more than most students' monthly ramen budget. And that 60 Hz display refresh rate makes scrolling feel like you're stuck in 2019. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's decent for schoolwork, and the speaker dock is actually pretty cool, but there are better tablets for less money. Lenovo Tab. Plus, the speakers on this bad boy are so good, they'll make your dorm neighbors hate you, with JBL tuning that actually doesn't suck for once. Sure, the hardware is just decent according to reviewers. But hey, at least you get an active stylus and 8 GB of RAM with 256 GB of storage, which is more than some people have in their actual brains. Would I buy it? Yes. The speaker quality alone makes it worth it for students who want to pretend they're in a movie theater while watching Netflix instead of studying. Lenovo Yoga Tab. Plus, this 12.7-inch beast comes with everything but your will to live. Keyboard, pen, stand, and a 144 Hz display that's smoother than my pickup lines. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor with 16 GB of RAM makes it faster than most students running to class, but that power button placement will have you accidentally turning it off more often than you turn in assignments on time. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically a laptop replacement that costs $300 less than Samsung's competition, and the included accessories mean you won't have to sell a kidney for extras. Lenovo Idea Tab Pro. For $400, this thing gives you a 3K display and quad JBL speakers that sound better than most people's life choices. The MediaTek processor handles note-taking and streaming like a boss, but the battery life is shorter than most college relationships, and gaming performance is choppier than a bad Wi-Fi connection. Would I buy it? Yes. It's practically perfect for students who need a big screen for studying and don't plan on gaming their way to academic failure. Apple iPad Air M3. The M3 chip makes multitasking so smooth you can run 5 apps at once, which is perfect for students who have the attention span of a goldfish. Stage Manager lets you organize windows like a desktop computer. But at this price point, you're basically paying Apple tax for the privilege of looking cool in the library. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's genuinely great for productivity and note-taking, but unless you're already deep in the Apple ecosystem, there are cheaper options that won't make your wallet cry. Apple iPad Pro M4. This $999 monster has an M4 chip that's faster than most students' decision-making skills and battery life that lasts longer than most college friendships. The build quality is so premium, it makes other tablets look like they were assembled by drunk toddlers. But the price tag is higher than most students' GPAs. Would I buy it? No, unless you're editing videos for your film school thesis or your parents are loaded. This is overkill for taking notes and watching YouTube videos when you should be studying. Apple iPad 11th Gen. This thing runs on the A16 chip, which is basically the same processor as the iPhone 15. So it handles student tasks like note-taking and research like a champ, but Apple decided to be stingy and didn't include Apple Intelligence features because apparently we don't deserve nice things. The 128GB base storage is actually decent for once instead of the pathetic 64GB we used to get. But good luck using this outdoors because there's no anti-reflective coating, so you'll be squinting at your reflection more than your homework. Would I buy it? Yes, it's still the most reliable tablet for students at $349 and will probably outlast your college degree. Lenovo Chromebook Duet. 3. This little 2-in-1 runs on Chrome OS with a Snapdragon 7C Gen 2 processor and 4GB of RAM, which means it's perfect for Google Docs and YouTube, but don't even think about running anything more demanding than a basic game. The 11-inch 2K display is surprisingly crisp for a $300 device, and they actually include the keyboard and kickstand in the box, but the speakers sound like they're coming from inside a tin can, and there's no headphone jack, so you're stuck with Bluetooth or suffering. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you live in Google's ecosystem and your wallet is crying, this beats buying a sketchy used laptop from Craigslist. Microsoft Surface Pro 11. This beast packs a Snapdragon X Elite processor with an AI engine that can handle 45 trillion operations per second, making it a productivity monster that can actually replace your laptop for real work. But the keyboard and Surface Pen cost extra because Microsoft loves nickel and diming you, like you're at a damn carnival. The optional OLED display is gorgeous with a 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio that makes everything look incredible, but some apps still don't play nice with the ARM processor, so you might be stuck with laggy emulation when you need specific software. Would I buy it? No. It's basically laptop money without guaranteed app compatibility, so just buy an actual laptop instead. Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3. This 8.8-inch gaming tablet rocks a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor with 12GB of RAM and a 165Hz display that makes scrolling smoother than butter. Plus, it comes with a case and screen protector, which is more than most companies give you. The compact size is perfect for reading and note-taking without your hands cramping up, but the lack of a fingerprint scanner and no cellular option means you're stuck with Face Unlock and Wi-Fi only like it's 2015. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's the most powerful mini Android tablet you can get, but at $490, it's competing with full-size tablets that offer more screen real estate for studying. Samsung Galaxy Tab S9. This 11-inch powerhouse comes with an S Pen included and features a gorgeous OLED display with 120Hz refresh rate that makes the iPad screen look dated. Plus, it's got IP68 water resistance, so it can survive your coffee spills and tears. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor handles multitasking, like a boss with Samsung's DX mode, turning it into a proper desktop replacement. But it costs 86,000 rupees, which is more than some people's cars, and the keyboard accessory will cost you even more. Would I buy it? No. It's an amazing tablet, but unless you're made of money or your parents are paying, the iPad does 90% of what this does for half the price. Apple iPad Mini 7th Gen. This little beast packs the A17 Pro chip with 8GB of memory that'll make your MacBook jealous. Plus, it lasts 11 hours and 30 minutes during battery tests, which is longer than most college lectures. The downside is, you're stuck with that ancient Touch ID system while everyone else moved on to Face ID. And at $500 for the base model, your ramen budget is officially screwed. Would I buy it? Yes. It's basically a pocket-sized laptop that weighs less than a pound and can run Resident Evil 4 without breaking a sweat. OnePlus Pad 3. This 13.2-inch monster comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor and 12GB of RAM that scored 9,040 in multi-core Geekbench tests, making it faster than a caffeinated squirrel on energy drinks. The catch is you're getting an LCD screen instead of OLED, so your Netflix binges won't look as crispy as your broke student lifestyle. Plus, no fingerprint reader, because apparently OnePlus thinks passwords are still cool. Would I buy it? Maybe. At $700, it's cheaper than Samsung's offerings, and that 144Hz refresh rate makes scrolling through memes buttery smooth. Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 3. This lightweight champion weighs practically nothing and has surprisingly good speakers that'll make your dorm room sound like a concert hall. Plus, the keyboard and touchpad are actually decent for a machine this tiny. The problem is it's running on a 12th Gen Core i5 processor that's about as outdated as using Internet Explorer. And that 720p webcam makes you look like you're video calling from 2010. Would I buy it? No. The performance is painfully average, and for the price you're paying, you might as well buy a calculator and call it a day. Samsung Galaxy Tabs 10. This bad boy comes with a free S Pen that doesn't cost extra like Apple's overpriced pencil. Plus, it has that fancy anti-glare coating and 7 years of software support that'll outlast your college degree. The downside is the 10,090 mAh battery only lasted 8 hours and 19 minutes in tests, which is shorter than a typical all-nighter study session, and at £999 it costs more than some people's cars. Would I buy it? Maybe. The AI features are actually useful for note-taking, and the build quality is solid, but that price tag hits harder than organic chemistry finals. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the student tablets for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.